Hello friends, this is Vedic Astrology by Rani. I'm here to talk about for the predictions for the month of June 2021. And before we get started, I want to request you, as usual, please support me. Subscribe my channel, leave comments here and not in my inbox, and share with others. So I will be encouraged that way to keep bringing more information to you month after month. And hopefully when I reach 1,000 subscribers, I will start giving more public teachings at no cost to you guys. I do this for sharing knowledge. I'm not here to make money. Okay. Now, let's see. This month is going to be very eventful. Okay, guys. Because I say that why? Because there is an eclipse, solar eclipse taking place on June 10, 2021, starting at 2:42 p.m. to 6:41 p.m. in India. That's time for India, and for USA. You can look it up, just changes, so it's just one day difference only, but we can look it up for that. Okay, so my audience is mostly you guys in India, so I kind of try to keep my focus there while I keep USA also in my mind. So so what is so special about this eclipse? It's because the first time in the 21st century we will have a solar eclipse that will be partially seen in North Pole, and consequently it's going to be have impacts in this area also. It will be fully visible in North America, Canada, Greenland, Russia, and these places are going to have impact all the way up to 70% probably, and no more. Many planets like Sun, Mercury, Rahu, Moon are in Taurus. So Taurus have its hands full. What is Taurus? Taurus represents our mouth, our intake of food, our wealth, and among few other things. We may feel that eclipses are harming us, but you know what? Actually, they are not necessarily negative for us, because their job is to do what? Remove things that are not needed anymore in our life. For people that have no longer need to play the role as based per our karmic journey of our souls, and while it may look like it may feel like to us that hey, let's say your child is going to go to USA, okay, from India. Of course, you're going to not be happy, sad, because you are going to miss him. But for him, it's good, right? Similarly, eclipse job is to do the house cleaning. It's just it may be painful for you, but it really does create a space for the betterment of our life. So nonetheless, the major impact of an eclipse can be seen for about 60 days after the eclipse, and it gets lesser and lesser after that. But if, for example, in this case, it will have no impact after December 4th, because another eclipse will be getting ready to happen. Now, how it's going to impact on various moon rashes. Remember, I am not talking about Western astrology, sun signs. I'm talking about moon rashes as per Vedic astrology, as per sidereal astrology. Okay, so if Sun and Moon, Sun and Rahu is not well placed in your horoscope, then you have to be cautious. Okay, so in that case, Cancer, Aries, Scorpio, and Capricorn moon signs need to be careful in the areas of financial or physical health matters. But as far as Taurus, Gemini, and Libra and Aquarius signs are concerned, they will have also some financial or family problems. Leo, Virgo, Pisces, Sagittarius may have just some lower level issues. Okay, now my favorite subject is always stock market, because so many of you call or leave a message asking for how will be the stock market. Remember, I cannot advise you specifically. It's just a general trend I'm talking about. So please consult your astrologer before you buy any stock market stuff. So the stock market will have some downward trends around this time, all the way through September probably. So it's going to be down, because I say that because about last time when Rahu and the eclipse had similar conditions, approximately 18 to 19 years ago, to be specific, on June 10, 2002, there was a solar eclipse with Rahu of Taurus, right? So there was a crash. Okay, so while I don't think there will be big crash, some experts are saying there will be double dip depression in stock market. I'm not that worried. I am thinking markets will just remain downward, volatile of course, and they will be going kind of mostly down, and while something is always exception. So how about economy? It's going to be very challenging time for economy since eclipse is in the Mriksha and Nakshatra. It will be indicated that cyber attacks on the various countries, government stuff, on the banking systems are all in the on the cards. There will be big impact on the all these things. For example, in impacting the economy. For example, farming industry, radios, computers, jewelry, hi-fi items, war-related weapons, incoming wealth, bankings, and wealth generating animals. Like people who have poultry farms, and they will have problems. When I say animal generating stuff, those kind of things will be have a downtrend in terms of not having a good economy. So now, due to the communications issue, because remember we have Mercury retrograde issue also that I think has just started about a day or two ago. So there will be all kinds of chaos among in communications and in media. Because of that, there will be a lot of scandalous stuff of government will be coming out. And as far as you're concerned, be careful, don't have secrets, because this is the time everything is going to come out in the open. Okay, miscommunications among world leaders also can take place because of media will be spitting out things, and some may be true, some may not be true. It will be like a chaos kind of thing, in terms of communications, and it can also, because what media may bring out, some may be true, some may not be true, but it also can create a war-like conditions. That's one reason. But there's a due to Mars also, which I'll talk a little bit later. Every leader or even persons will be focused to save. They need to be focusing on on their family, and all leaders will be trying to save their country. So it's insecurities will be there. Expect rise in corona to some extent, and some lockdowns in many parts of the world will be there. So I'm again going to keep lecture you. Please, if you want planets not to impact you, if you want to be saved from the wrath of corona, planets are demanding that please wear the mask, cover all the way up to nose, not of just the wearing a mask here. I see many times people are wearing a mask on their interview on the mic, and their mask is hanging here. You're near the mic person, the people are walking around you, and you're talking. What are you doing? And then I no wonder I'm hearing some doctor have died, some and news reporter have died. Please folks, wear the mask properly all the way up to here. Okay, keep your distance, 6 feet. Don't take chance, and sanitize your hands, and you'll be fine. And it's not just me saying it, the planets are demanding that discipline, that responsibility. Okay, so, and also there will be chance of having natural calamities leading to food shortages. So that is, I'm very alarmed with that. I hope you are all taken care of. So now, where will be the impact of this eclipses? Now, south part of a central region of a country where solar eclipse is being seen will have a chance of natural or man-made disasters. So understand, if wherever I said the solar eclipse is seen in a given country, central region, south part of the central region of that country where the eclipse is seen will have chance sadly for the disaster, which could be man-made or which could be natural too. Now, whenever there is a solar eclipse in the Taurus with Rahu, it makes people very fearful, frustrated, and unhappy, rightfully too. Above all, if you're not careful, loss of lives can also become a stronger policy. So please wear the mask, follow the rules. Now, there are other planets impact here too. I talked too much about the solar eclipse. So let's say we have Jupiter on June 20th, which is a Father's Day, getting stationed for a retrogression at about 8 degrees in Aquarius. All the way it will remain retrograde into early July, which will impact media, of course, and communications again for USA, making it the worst due to solar eclipse, like I said earlier, and but with Mercury retrograde around June 1 at 0 degrees of Gemini, spilling out all the secrets if you in the government, in the political arenas, and in your personal life too. So be honest with your family members. No need to carry secrets. Okay. Around 27th, 28th June, Mars will be debilitated in 90 degrees of Cancer, creating security problems and disruption or to families at fundamental levels. All of those who have Cancer rising, please be a Cancer Lagna or Cancer moon sign. Please be very careful. Please watch your temper. It's not going to be to your advantage if you act on your anger. Okay. Of course, many other signs will be impacted because Mars is not just sitting in one place. It has its aspects, which I'll talk about in a second. So now then we'll have around 27th or 28th June, Mars will be, like I said, will debilitate it. So it's going to, so that same Mars will be giving its 7th aspect to Saturn at 19 degrees of Capricorn. And Mars is also giving its 10th aspect to Uranus at about 19 degrees of Aries. And at 19 degrees, Libra is being aspected by both Mars and Saturn. So Libra people, please be careful, do the right thing in life, remain patient. It's not an easy thing to deal with Saturn from this side, Mars from this side, and you're in the middle. Be careful. All can be handled if people, guys, the purpose of astrology is actually not to predict future. Its purpose is to bring to your attention what planets are, energies are. So therefore you can handle your life's matters better. Most people think, oh, tell me my future. Please, it's not telling the future. I can tell you what kind of planetary climate is out there, so you can learn to tread with care. That's the main thing. So now also then we have a Saturn, which is retrograde in Capricorn from May 23rd through October 10th, impacting all kinds of gurus, teachers, pundits, mullahs, and government employees. All of these people need to be very well structured, carry your responsibilities in a dignified manner, work hard, don't be lazy, don't cheat. Shani will not bother you then. Okay. Now in USA we have Biden, who has a natal Mars at 19 degrees of Libra, where Mars, Saturn and Uranus have a very strong in his 12th house of losses. Mars is not only his ruler, but it also rules his 6th house of his health and accidents. He needs to be very careful about his health and safety. Now transiting Ketu is also in his natal Saturn at 16 degrees of Taurus in his 7th house of partners and opponents. His natal Ketu is in Jupiter at 8 degrees of Aquarius. Pluto is aspecting his natal Jupiter. All this is there to create stress on him for his mouth area, especially for the for his mouth and for this month also. Now, like I said, Mars being debilitated, it's creating war-like conditions. Folks, be careful. My purpose is not to create fear in you. My purpose is to give you information, knowledge, so that you can take precautions. Because of Mars condition, again, I'm going to say, please manage your anger. Don't act on your anger. Be patient. If you think you can solve your problems by being angry, then yeah, you can be angry, but I doubt it. Everyone, we need to be patient. This shall pass too. We will have good times, but this is a tough time, tough energies. With that, I'll say goodbye to you and remind you to please subscribe, comment, and share with others. And I will see you next month. Thank you. Bye.